like for you to see those people, Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, all sitting behind Trump yesterday, and not just behind him, but sitting next to his cabinet?
Well, Caitlin, as you may know, I have been talking about my fears as to how the United States is moving rapidly toward an oligarchic form of society. And anybody who was in the room or on TV and saw the President of the United States surrounded by the three wealthiest people in this country, one of whom made hundreds of millions of dollars in campaign contributions to him, at the same time when we have more concentration of ownership than we have ever had. The conclusion I hope that most people reach is that we are moving toward an oligarchy. We've got to fight back. We've got to protect our democracy. We need an economy that works for all, not just the people on top.
Bernie Sanders said the following: I expect that anybody who watched the president deliver his inaugural address surrounded by the three wealthiest people in the country reach the same conclusion. We are moving rapidly to an oligarchic form of society, and we have got to fight back. Bernie Sanders said the following: when I started talking about oligarchy, many people didn't understand what I meant. Well, that's changed. When the three wealthiest men in America sit behind Trump at his inauguration, everyone understands that the billionaire class now controls our government. We must fight back.
It is terribly important, in my view, for the American people to stay focused on the most important issues facing our country. All right, for example, very few people deny that our healthcare system is broken, it is dysfunctional, and it is outrageously expensive. Did the president, in his inaugural speech, say one word about the healthcare crisis? In America today, we have a major housing crisis. Not just 800,000 people who are homeless, millions of people paying 50, 60% limited income in housing, on housing. Did the president say one word about the housing crisis? We have massive income and wealth inequality. The gap between the very rich and everybody else never been wider. But sitting behind the president, as you know, were the three wealthiest people in America, worth together over $1 trillion. Did the president say one word about income and wealth inequality? Obviously not. Those are his supporters.
Bernie Sanders said the following: if there is truly a major shortage of skilled tech workers in this country, why did Tesla lay off over 7,500 American workers last year, including many software developers and engineers, at its factory in Austin, Texas, while applying to hire thousands of H-1B guest workers? In response to Donald Trump saying, quote, I would love to see Canada be the 51st state. The Canadian citizens, if that happened, they'd have much better health coverage, unquote. Bernie Sanders said the following: better health coverage? If Canadians became U.S. citizens, they would lose their free health care, pay nearly 3 times more for their prescription drugs, and many of them wouldn't be able to get coverage at all. Something tells me they won't be interested.